Aviation is the lifeblood of the Gulf, where the modern skyline meets centuries of trade and travel. But as climate change challenges the future, Gulf airlines are rising to the occasion, leading the world towards greener skies. The Gulf region has built its modern identity on aviation. In 2022, Emirates alone consumed approximately 10.7 billion liters of jet fuel, while Etihad used about 1.8 billion liters. With such a massive scale, the region's airlines play a crucial role in global aviation's environmental impact. Rising temperatures present practical problems. Airplanes struggle to take off fully laden in hot weather with less dense air. The impact of climate change is clear, with a 1 degree Celsius rise reducing takeoff weight by up to 3% in some cases. Additionally, incidents like the extreme rain and flooding in the UAE in April 2024 disrupted flight operations for days, highlighting the need for resilient infrastructure. Sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, is key to this green transition, responsible for 65% of the emissions reductions needed to achieve net zero by 2050. Currently, SAF accounts for just 0.2% of global aviation fuel use, with prices averaging $6.69 per gallon compared to $2.85 for conventional jet fuel. A 10% SAF blend could raise ticket prices by around 4%, depending on the class of travel. The EU targets SAF to make up 6% of aviation fuel by 2030, rising to 70% by 2050. GCC airlines are stepping up. The UAE aims to produce 700 million liters of SAF annually by 2031, which would cover about 5% of the fuel needs for Emirates, Etihad, and Air Arabia combined. Emirates has already secured a deal with Neste to supply over 3 million gallons of SAF for flights from Amsterdam and Singapore in 2024 and 2025. Shell, too, began supplying SAF at Dubai Airport last year. The future lies in synthetic SAF, made from green hydrogen and captured carbon dioxide. The Gulf's world record low renewable energy costs as low as 1.35 cents per kilowatt, and its ability to capture CO2 at moderate costs give it a significant advantage. While synthetic SAF currently costs 4 to 5 times more than conventional jet fuel, the potential for cost reductions is substantial. As Europe struggles to scale up SAF production, the Gulf can step in, exporting SAF to meet EU mandates. With the EU aiming for 6% SAF by 2030 and 70% by 2050, the Gulf has a golden opportunity to leverage its strengths in aviation, traditional fuels, and renewable energy. The journey to sustainable aviation is long, but the Gulf is ready to lead the way, marrying its rich aviation history with a future that promises cleaner, greener skies for all.